Hi, this is Michael Orl from MobileBurn.com, and today I have with me LG's really cool little Optimus T for T-Mobile USA. Very low cost smartphones available now. You can actually get it for free from T-Mobile's website with contract. And pretty decent specs overall too, including Android Froyo 2.2 preloaded. So let's do a quick unboxing and see what comes with the Optimus T here. Obviously we've got the phone. Pull out this section of the box, user guide, I'm guessing, terms and conditions, stuff like that. Nothing too interesting. Looks like the battery was probably in here. T-Mobile set the device up for me already. And here is the AC adapter. You can see the USB port on it. Of course, that USB port would be for this USB cable. Full-size USB on the one side for your PC or this charger, and of course micro USB on this end for going directly into the phone. We'll also get a set of stereo headphones, 3.5mm stereo jack, the microphone right here with the call send end button, and the earbuds themselves. Hard plastic, not going to be too comfortable I guess, and no foam covers or anything like that included. So that's all we got. So let's pull off some of these protective coatings here and power up the device. In terms of size and weight, this thing weighs about 131 grams, at least according to my scale, which is not too bad, and it's about 13.5mm thick. So again, a pretty compact phone. It's not really huge because it's only a 3.2-inch half VGA resolution display. It is running Froyo though, Android 2.2, which is kind of cool. So let's look at some of the controls. Right here we've got hardware controls down at the bottom. It's the home key, back key, search, and I'm going to guess that's menu. You can see it started up quite quickly. And yeah, that is the menu button. Let's look at the rest of the hardware first before we get into the software. Up at the top edge we've got the 3.5mm headphone jack. You can see the pry point for removing the rear cover. And there's also the power and lock button there. On the back, 3.2 megapixel camera, no flash unfortunately. Soft touch paint on the rear cover, so it's a little bit grippy feeling. Micro USB charging port and data port down at the bottom. Nice metal trim as well. And there's the microphone hole. And we've got more plastic, of course, but we've got the volume control right here on the right hand edge. I've removed the rear cover of the device so you can see where the 2GB micro SD card is. You have to remove the battery in order to be able to swap it out though. And this is considering the size of the phone, this is a rather large battery. It's 1500 milliamp hours, which is good for 5 hours of 3G talk time or up to 18 days of standby time according to LG and T-Mobile. So here we are booted up. You can see we've got 5 home screen panels right here. Main menu. Seems to work pretty well. Shortcuts to messaging. And of course the phone itself. You can get to your contacts and everything from there. Also your starred contacts, your favorites. Jump into settings just so I can show you that it's actually running Froyo, Android 2.2 right there. So here's a nice LG supplied widget for the calendar. Let's take a look at what other widgets are there. So I'm just going to drag this to the trash can, and I'm going to drag the camera one as well, just so we have a full screen. And we'll go into widgets and see what we've got here. There's a calendar widget. Drive Smart, obviously some sort of car mode. Dual clocks, a couple other things, memos, and even Twitter pre-installed. So let's do that just so you can see what it looks like. You'll also notice that there's a Facebook widget right there pre-installed. Jump quickly into the browser. This is the Mobile Burn website. You can see we've got multi-touch zooming. Naturally works in landscape and portrait mode both. And I'll jump into the favorites here And I'll pull up, there's the mobile version of mobileburn.com just so you can see what that looks like. And we also have Windows support, so I can jump to this page right here, which is showing us that there is no built-in Flash support in the browser. Pull up the Gmail client, but before I do that, actually, let's go to the notification area. You can see I've got new email in Gmail right there. It's also shortcuts for turning on Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, GPS, the vibration mode, and the speaker as well. So let's quickly go into Gmail, and I'm going to pull up this message just because I know it has a few things in it that I'm going to want to show you. You'll see, for starters there, I'm trying to pull in the attachment and I'm having a little bit of trouble tapping on it. Formatted text, the colors, and just so you can get it. Oh, that's why it's just showing that it was an attachment on it, wasn't actually a link to it. So here we're going to preview it. I'm going to activate this later. Read-only view. This is not an editable version, although there certainly are Office stock viewers and stuff they can edit for Android. So there you go. There it is. It's not quite done, but you can see we still have the multi-touch zooming control. It's a little slow, but working. Go back to the inbox and check boxes there if you want to mark multiple things, quickly delete them, things like that. And if you had multiple accounts, you would just tap here to switch between the accounts.